Hello everyone, welcome back again to my channel. Thank you so much for finding time once again. Karibuni sana. If you are new here, do subscribe, like and share. Good morning from wherever you're watching me, or good evening from wherever you're watching me. My name is Ivy. I am the CEO of this Mix and Match, and welcome. We are on the road to 3,000 subscribers. Please make sure you subscribe to our channel, like, turn on notification so that you can be able to be notified every time we upload a video. So today I want to take those people who are in need of starting the business of supplying. I've talked about it, but today this video is different because I'm talking about those people who have not been able to reach the 200,000, the 200,000 budget. At least that is how we say in our Mtumba business. If you have 200,000 in the business of supplying, you can start, you can be in business. But what happens if you don't have that budget? Like, I started with supplying. I didn't, even for me, I did not have the budget, the right budget for the supplying business. I did not have the 200,000 budget for starting supplying or to start supplying. So that is what I want to talk to you today. I feel you have been really, or maybe you guys have been asking a lot of questions about supplying. But what I can say, you cannot skip the opening process. You cannot skip the opening process at all, because through opening, that is how people see whatever you're doing. This is what you're selling. This is how your bills are coming out. So if you're a supplier out there and you're not opening bills, it's going to be so difficult for you to market your bills. So people right now are in that, I can say, in that mode of seeing is believing. So if you are not able to showcase whatever you're selling or what your bills are inside, you're not going to be able to sell. So you cannot skip the opening process. So today, that is what I want to take you through. I hope that from this beautiful morning, you'll get something out of this. And remember, I've talked about this topic previously, but what is different is we are talking about those people who don't have the 200,000 budget. I also did not have. So let us get into the video. Now, how I started supplying. I know I've talked about it. I've looked for the right shipment. But before that, what did I have at that time? It is the budget, the 200,000 budget. I did not have that. But how did I start? I started when opening. I know I've talked about how I started, so I'm not going to repeat that process. You can go back and watch that video, how I started. But this opening, or maybe this selling of bills, sorry about the noise, there's some construction switch are going on. But opening, that is how people see whatever you're selling. So when I started opening, I started taking videos of the bill when opening, and my main motive was to bring people or to show people I open bills, and I want them to also come and get the cameras. I really wanted to get the camera people, because if you find 5 people to take your cameras, you are sorted. You are really sorted. So I wanted to get more of people coming to get the cameras when I'm opening. So when I took the bills, the first bills I opened, the 4 bills, I was just given the bills, but I was not given any knowledge how to go about them. So I came back to YouTube. I saw how people are sorting, through that, you have to count your pieces and such and such. So I took that knowledge and I brought them to my shop. So when I started taking the videos, I used to post sana kwa status, but I came to YouTube and I saw people were really, hey, watu wako na subscribers wengi, vitu kama hizo. But I said, if they reached here, I believe one day they started like me. So I thought that YouTube, you have to pay before, starting posting videos. But that is not the case. Email address, nini. That is how you start. So I started posting. I started gaining subscribers. You wake up this day, you have 6, you have 7 subscribers. And through that, the few subscribers I had, they were really inquiring about the bells, where I was getting the bells. So through that, I did not start supplying immediately. I used to refer them where I was taking the labels or the bells and such and such. And those times, they were really good labels, which are not right now. So when they go there, they're being sold the bell. Wengine hawapewi knowledge, hawajui, wamepewa bell but mtu hajui how to go about the bell. So atakwambia tu niliuziwa bell but yani hata sijui nimeuza, imenichoma, but pieces zilikuwa poa. But you know the issue ni this person doesn't know how to go about categorizing, pricing. So inamlemea, anakataa mtumba. So I was writing those points down. So I said to myself, one day I'm going to be a supplier, but I want to be a different supplier. So I had given my business that grace period of 6 months. I sat down with my husband and akaniuliza biashara iko aje, kwamba iko poa. But now people are asking, they're saying, you could even see in the comment section, I want to buy from you, I want to buy the bells from you. And you know, like, I'm not supplying, I don't even have bells, I don't even know where to start. So I sat down. I also saw somebody who also started like me, and for him alikuwa anachagua na pia kaanza kusupply through that. So maybe it can be different, but in a similar case. So I went to a particular supplier, alikuwa hapa kitambo, and nikamwambia, if I get like around 6 bells, will you give me at a wholesale price ama utaniuzia the same price you're selling? Akaniambia tutakuja tutatengeneza. So I started with 6 bells. And what actually happened is I got 3 bomber jackets. Bomber jackets at that time I was selling at a faster rate. It was a fast moving bell. And at that time, it is when we had the A03, A02. It was a code that was really moving very well. And 3 bomber jackets, dresses, fancy tops, and blazers. So for the bomber jackets, at that time, still now I'm selling at 10,000. But because I did not know where to get the right price or the price list and send to the right people to bring them to me, this person was generous enough. He sold me 1 bale of bomber jacket at 9K instead of 10,000. So I was getting 1,000 from a bale of bomber jackets, of which I approximated he was buying the bale at around maybe 7.5 or maybe 8. I don't know. I was just estimating. Then for the dresses, at that time, if you go back, I was selling dresses at 19,000. 19,000, he was selling the dress to me at 18. So I also getting 1,000 from a bale of dresses. Fancy tops, he was selling at 9,000. I was selling at 10,000. Blazers, I was selling, he sold me 9 and I was selling at 10K. But right now, blazers, I'm selling at 12,000. And that time, I was really dealing with Shein label at length. But with time, vitu zikaanza kuja zikakuwa ngumu, prices pia yakapandisha. So I was just selling at a throwaway price. Yani, I'm just saying, or maybe if I'm making sense, is that, for example, a bale of bomber jacket here pia kaanza kukuja kuuza 10,000. So you see, I cannot just raise this amount high and my clients wamezoea 10. So I was just selling hiyo bale at 10. Ni kama nilikuwa tunamuuzia yeye. I was not making any profit. Dress pick akuje kapanda, akakuwa kauza pia yeye 19,500. I know most of you can recall back then. So I was not getting at this particular time, after a period of around 2 months, akaanza pia yeye kuongeza bei. So I was just selling at the price yenye alikuwa anauza. I was not getting anything. But I was saying, or maybe talking to myself, I'm calling, we are talking in length and such, but I'm not getting anything from this. So I really struggled, but God came through. I found a very good business community, but they were not able, or maybe let's say it's not easy for them to show you the right the right channel to talk directly to those big bosses. So you write a list. I usually write a list, I send it, and they take care of the I pay for the shipment. You can find, for example, we share a container, I pay for the whole shipment, because I'm not talking right directly to the big bosses. So anyway, but that is how it is. But through the good relations, I just hope that God opens a way so that I can be able to to be lifted of this shipment fee that I pay for. I'm paying for myself, and I'm also paying for the other, let's say, the colleague that we are sharing with. So you can see I'm paying a lot of money for myself and also for that person. So this person has to order a bill, or send a list of bills. They come, but he or she is not supposed, or he's not paying, or she's not paying the cost of shipment. So shipment cost inakuja kwangu. So you see, I'm saying I'm spending a lot of money kwa kulipia mtu mwenye anatuma list, na mimi na take care of shipment fee. So, but I cannot complain, because it's a process. You cannot just wake up today and get the right contacts. But I believe with the good relations that we have, maybe one day they can be comfortable enough to show me the direct bosses, so that I can be able to, I know I'll be getting a lot of, I'll be cutting a lot of expenses here and there. But anyway, that is how I started. So if you don't have the 200K, don't struggle so much. You can also start with 5, 10 bills, 20 bills. And let me tell you, if you see a store which has a lot of bills, it doesn't mean that person sells a lot. Hapana. In fact, if you just research, bills mingi hapo ni za kitambo, zingine ni dead stock, zingine zimekaa. But if you find somebody who has around 10 bills to 15 or even 20 bills at a 30, that person ana restock bill now and then. So that is something that you need to know. So how did I maintain? How did I maintain supplying? How do you maintain? To start supplying is one thing, but to maintain it's also another thing. So marketing, do not stop marketing yourself. You see, I take videos, how bills come out, I post. That is where you find me on YouTube. I post on my status, TikTok these days, Facebook sometimes. You see, marketing, that is how I have maintained supplying. Now, how have I also maintained supplying? I have maintained contact, or I've been in touch with my clients. I don't break that, that contacting each other. I don't break that connection, or maybe that talking or that communication with my clients. I try as much as possible to keep up with what they are doing. How is business? I want to push them. Please jikaze, chukua hii bill, hizi ndo bills zimekuja. That person really anaona this supplier wants me to grow. I'm not just after money. I also want to see that the bills at V's are really helping you in your business. So keep contact with your clients. I always try also to know how the bills have sent, how they have come out. You've seen me posting most of the feedbacks, most of the pieces that my clients sell. It is a really satisfaction. It is a really good satisfaction for me, because I feel, sorry about, there's a construction going on. I feel at the end of the day, that is what actually, or maybe that is the main reason why I'm here, because I want to make an impact in your business or even in your life. Because if I make an impact in your business, it can make an impact in your life. So I also try to handle the clients that the bills have come out fairly good by just talking to them. Do not, usizubae, usijurumie. Try and recover whatever you can recover from that bill. Get another bill. I'm even going to give you a discount. Just keeping in touch with your customers or even your clients. It is the most important thing you can do in your business. They'll feel loved. They'll feel cared for. So if you just sell, You don't even give this person the knowledge that he or she needs to open this bell. Atenda apate afungue auze hasara. Bell ni mzuri ndio, but aja price vizuri kulingana na bei yenye alinunua mzigo. So try as much as possible to be a supplier who explains this is what you expect, this is what you can sell, this is how you can sort, such and such. You will be able to maneuver in the business. Now, how do I reach other clients, or maybe the new clients? How do I reach other clients when I want to also supply to them? Posting, marketing, those are two different things. Posting, you can just post whatever you've opened. Marketing, this is a dress, this is mixed dresses, it is 19,000, this is my contact, this is where I am, this is, such and such. That is how you keep your clients. Then I've been getting a lot of referrals. People refer other friends, other family members to you. Mtu akifungua kitu poa mweze, hey, ulitoa wapi? Hata mimi ningetaka kitu kama hiyo. Wanakurefer. And let me tell you, if you are going to become a supplier, always find time to talk to your clients. If you're busy, just receive. Note down, this number has called, I'm going to call it back. Just receive and say, can I call you back? I know most of you have heard me say, can I call you back? Let me reach where I am. I'm going to call you back. Courtesy. We're in business. Do not be, don't be that person who always complains. My phone is always ringing. We are in business. That is what we want. We want our phones to ring. That is when we know we are in business. So I hope that you, as a supplier who wants to start supplying, I hope and I pray that you follow these guidelines. Right now the economy is hard. 200,000 is a lot of money. So before you reach that 200,000, what are you supposed to do before then? Like I was telling you, the budget was, if you calculate whatever I've said, I started with 6 bells and that costed me 63,000. So also you can even put yourself on a budget of 50k. You see, come with 50,000, I'll show you what to buy. I'll give you the right bills to start with, but just make sure that you'll understand this is what it is needed, so that when you open, so that when you open these bills, when you're starting to supply, you'll understand this is what I'm supposed to do. This is how I will gladly help you. So as you can see, the budget I was with at that time was 63,000, out of which I'm just telling you, even if you come with 50, it can even give you 4 or maybe 3 bells, depending on the type of bells that you want. But I can also tell you, you see these bells, I usually talk about 10,000. That is where maybe you can start. But it doesn't mean you can even take a bell of 10 and even sell it at 10,500. You'll get 500. That is still you're in business. Don't expect so much. I've said in one bell for me, it can even give me around 1,500, 2,000. So where it helps you, it is when these bells they move at a faster rate. You'll be getting a lot of profit at the same time. So I hope that you have understood whatever I've said. Thank you so much. God bless you. Have a beautiful morning. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I speak blessings upon your businesses and those people who want to start supplying. I wish you all the best. It's not easy, but put God first. That is what I can say. Put God first. Do not forget to tithe. We are tithing. If you are getting 1,500 from one bale, and maybe for that day you've sold around let's say 3 bales, and you've gained 1,500, that is 3,000. So you've made 4,500. Do the mathematics. 100 by 10 divide 445 divide by 10 times 10, 450. Send it to God, and your business will maneuver. Thank you so much. Keep on subscribing. I'll see you in the next video.